am I supposed to watch it? Hello.
Yeah, Hege's gonna stream that.
Epic.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hege, are you gonna share your? Yeah. Perfect.
Okay, so you're in for something. This is the Mirror's Edge Relay race.
Okay, yeah.
The one and
there's
only.
some things to explain. Both teams have 5 players each. Each of them are going to do 2 chapters each. In addition, you might notice at the bottom of the screen or in the middle of the screen, there's something labeled commentary bias. The more people donate for one team or the other, the more we will be motivated to root for one team or the other. So even though I'm originally a Carlos, I have to say Team Juan definitely deserves the win.
I love Team Juan.
Yeah, shout outs to Team Juan.
Yeah, Team Juan are the best. Also, before you go on, let us quickly explain what a relay race is. So a relay race is 2 teams, 5 players. So 5 players in Team 1, 5 players in Team Carlos. They race against each other, and they all of them have 2 chapters. And once the first player finishes the first 2 chapters, the second player goes on with 3 and 4, and so on until the game is finished.
Exactly. So we've got former world record holder Philo Trax here. Say hello, Philo.
Hello, Philo.
Yeah, he's former world record holder, by the way.
Yeah, and then
right.
then me and Sajiki have about like a 35 and a 36, so we're pretty mediocre at this game.
But it doesn't matter. We're hyped for all of the bad times we have. We're hyped. Let's go, man.
I'm so excited to watch this relay race.
Yeah. So you better be too, everyone in the chat.
Come on, can we get a I'm excited in the chat, please?
But yeah,
I'll kick it off.
Also, what Shaft already said, you can donate during the run to change the commentary bias, and we'll also, we'll kind of react to that naturally. I hope Hege can make his screen a bit larger. Thank you. Oh, lovely.
Oh, beautiful.
Also, can you exit studio mode?
Good.
Okay.
Lovely.
Okay, partners. Let's saddle up. And I guess we're ready, right?
Yes, we're ready. Also, just as a quick shout out or a reminder, we cannot really read out the donations during the run because
it's too exciting.
Yeah, there's too much stuff going on. This is a really technical game, and it's also going to be a lot of stuff going on because of the relay. You see already 2 of the players that are starting. You can tell which player it is by the name tags they have in the bottom left and bottom right screen. So on your left side, supporting the amazing Team 1, it's Fat Man.
Woo!
Wow, what a legend! I love him. He's my favorite
Fat
player.
Man.
You know, he's the best North American player.
And on the that's true, yeah. And on the right side, we've got Jim, and he's fine. Whatever.
I think I don't know where he's from actually, but wherever he's from, he's the best.
No, that's not true. He's really bad.
Yeah, he's all right. He's a Carlos though. That's the problem.
Yeah, that is a real problem. Actually, never mind. I love him. Jim is the best.
Jim is the best
Jim is
player
the actual
I've ever
best
seen.
person. I love Jim.
We suddenly have Carlos with $20 to Juan 17. So I think we're about ready to go. We will read your donations afterwards. We swear. And you'll also be able to
no swearing.
You'll also be able to influence our commentary. So feel free to send those donations in. All right, and let's go, Jim. I cannot wait to see how well he plays. He's going to absolutely destroy Fat Man.
Yes, and I think with that, we're ready. Everybody, all the teams are ready, so we can count them down. Am I going to do it? I am going to. Oh, actually, let Phil do it.
Me?
Yes.
What an honor. Okay.
You do it in the Relay Races channel. You have to do it with a chat command.
Yeah, got you. Gotta let the countdown to the best Mirror's Edge Relay race of all time, which Team Carlos is going to absolutely destroy.
Yeah, Team Carlos is going to win.
Easily.
It's pointless to actually do this race.
Yeah, why are we even doing? Can we just stop now, guys?
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
I'm shaking.
2, 1, go.
Oh man, and we're off.
The race begins.
There's a lot to explain here. Mirror's Edge is a very dense game, so we will do our best. Right off the bat, you're going to see them turn their screen away and move their hand sort of in front of it. That's called a side jump boost. It allows them to get to full speed at like right away, right? And it's done by basically doing a side jump and turning towards it.
Oh. For a second, I thought Jim was going for the chain, but he's not.
He just messed up a little bit.
He fucking sucks.
Yeah,
he's Jim is the worst. I hate Jim.
Fat Man, though, on the other hand, look at his incredible movement. We've got some impeccable stuff going on here.
he knows what he's going to do and he does it. That's what I love about Fat Man.
Yeah, and there's a big trick coming up. You look on your left side, Fat Man's going to nail that. That's a double kick glitch. So what they're going to do, and actually Jim failing it on your right side. So that's a double kick glitch.
As expected.
Fat Man.
Okay. Anyways, well, here we are. Fat Man's lost a lot of time here. Jim's
But he can make it up. He can make it up.
Can't believe Jim is possibly beating Fat Man, but that's fine. Okay, and so the thing we saw right there is called a kick glitch. When players run on the wall and kick, they actually maintain their grounded state for a single frame, and they're able to jump off of that. And what that allows them to do is it allows them to get to places they normally shouldn't be able to, and it also allows them to keep speed, because when you're in the air, you maintain your momentum a little bit better than on the ground.
Exactly, and keep an eye on the right side where Jim, the worst player of Team Carlos and in the world, is going to not go for this strat here. He's going to do it, but he's going to fail. It's a really, really big trick, and he's failing it, but he gets the backup. Thankfully, he doesn't fall down. I mean, yeah,
unthankfully, he doesn't fall down.
Unthankfully.
Yeah. So
Fat Man is he just literally did that to show off Prologue again. Prologue is a really, really short part of the run and extremely complicated. And a lot of this game, as Philo knows, and actually we also know it, but Philo knows it as well.
I can get some insight.
A ton of time when you fail anything in this game.
Yeah, so there's no quick saves or quick loads as there are in other games, so one death can cost you up to a minute of time.
Shut up, Phil Tracks. Quick save and quick load is not a bad mechanic whatsoever.
Okay, so we've got Jim onto level chapter 1, and it's surprising that he's possibly ahead because he's a Carlos. And,
yeah, the chapter is named after Team 1 as well.
Yeah, so kind of unbelievable. But we're going to see.
Fat Man must be throwing a bit.
Yeah.
Just to give him a chance.
To feel bad. Philo, do you want to explain the slide glitch here?
Yeah, sure. So there are a lot of animations in Mirror's Edge which take quite a long time, pressing buttons and opening doors and things like that. And so in order to skip them, we can trick the game by binding the use action to our scroll wheel. And if we do that, use that button whilst we're in another animation, then the other animation will override the button animation. And that allows us to skip all the button animations in the game.
Yep, exactly. So you'll see that happen frequently throughout the run.
Yeah, and also it's used in several elevators to clip them, but you're going to see that later on. First of all, we're going to see a skip, and the military arts community is extremely versatile in naming their tricks. So this is chapter 1 skip, named after Team 1 as well. On your right side, Jim's going to fail it live because he's a Carlos going out of bounds here. He needs to do a complicated kicklish into a wall boost. Nicely done there. I hate it. Oh, actually, I love them.
Amazing.
Beautiful.
Great job by the Carloses.
Carlos is ahead.
Let's go. Great job,
that was amazing, Jim.
Oh.
I love him. But yeah, so one thing we haven't explained about the kick glitch, and what also makes this game so fantastic. So actually, when you get a kick glitch, it allows you to jump again, and it also allows you to get another wall run off that jump, so you can get another kick glitch. And the best thing about it, it gives you speed and conserves your speed every time. So this game actually allows you to chain multiple things together, and that makes your speed up go to crazy values.
Yeah, it can be very hard though, so only expect to see those from Team Carlos throughout this run.
That's true, yeah.
I'd be very surprised if we saw it.
Batman got really lucky there with chapter 1 skip, but he also got it.
So we've got a big lead from Carlos too. So I just got to say, I mean, of course, why would you donate for anyone else?
Yeah, Carlos, big lead in the real game, and also big lead in donations, as they should. I love Team Carlos.
And we've actually got a really cool skip coming up on Jim's side, on the right side. He's going to basically clip out of this elevator by Q turning into the corner at the right time, and it's just going to push him up. I have no idea why it happens.
What is the clip called? Do you know that?
Elevator clip.
No, it's the Hecky clip, and it's the same Hecky that is the name of the marathon. So this is basically the Hekathon clip.
Can we get an emoji in the chat, please?
Yeah, any emoji. Any kind of emoji.
Just an emoji. But yeah, so Team 1, I mean, they're behind a bit, but that's rightfully so, because they're also buying in donations. If you, for whatever reason, though, you want to see Team 1 in the lead, and we should be rooting for them. Are they going for Pedo? No, they're not. Okay. Then you have to be donating at least $30, which is nothing in reality, but oh well.
Yeah, so we're actually seeing a big skip that Jim just got done doing on Fat Man's side, where, is he going to go for the hard one? Oh, that's really amazing. I mean, he is a Juan, so whatever, but that's a really hard skip right there. I'm sure Philo will tell you it's not, but I've never done it before.
No, it's very difficult. And what's interesting there is that even though you fall the long distance, there's actually a trigger which stops any fall damage. So you can fly all the way across the map and land without taking a heavy landing.
Oh, and actually, the world is going to end right now. We don't know what to do. We have absolutely no commentary bias. We're actually we're going to stop.
We're going to be totally unbiased.
Yeah, no commentary.
Okay, yeah, you better donate. Okay. So anyways.
Wait, we're gonna swap over here. Jim, getting the final kick glitch over the gap.
Yeah, as he slides down this wall, we're gonna see a switch to our next person in the relay.
Next Carlos. And actually Fatman made up a lot of time. That's beautiful. And Glowst on your right side is now going. You can see them at the bottom left.
Yeah, Gloss is one of the best runners in the world. Unironically, you know, he's a very skilled player, and I'm excited to see what he can pull off.
Yeah,
this is
expect
very
to see some
neutral.
crazy strats from Glost. And
I mean,
and
objectively.
not to throw any shade, but Spy is definitely like in a different tier, right? Like Spy is not a bad runner by any means, but Glost is crazy.
Yeah, you can
So
see by the numbers by their name. Glost has 999 skill,
Yeah.
but Spyman only has 68 skill.
yeah,
Yeah, so
hopefully
I really wish somebody would donate literally anything to any team because
Yeah.
what was
bored.
that by Glowst?
that
was
crazy.
amazing.
Yeah, what the heck?
Oh my god.
So there is a big skip here that can save about 40, 50 seconds called Cannoli, but we're not going to see either player go for it because it is quite difficult, and failing it loses about 20 seconds. So it's a big risk, and the teams have decided not to do it mutually because they're nice guys.
Yep. Makes for a more interesting race if we can both understand. And although Team Juan didn't even need to go for it in the first place because it's clear they're going to win this race.
Oh,
That's
easily.
true. I love Team
Yeah.
1. I mean, on your right side, you see Glowst cheating as they should be. This is clearly a glitch, and he's going out of bounds. He's going to just walk through this wall because it's nothing. Yeah, nice wall hack, Team Carlos.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Are they no clipping?
Gloss didn't even find this trick. He's just copying other people.
Yeah.
Oh my
I mean, Glowst
goodness.
basically found nothing for this game. He did nothing ever. He's just terrible.
Oh, but
I hate him.
look at Spy going for this trick, completely
Beautiful.
discovered on his own, and he's going to clip out of bounds here.
Making that up on the fly.
Yeah, wow, I've never seen this before.
Spyman, a lot of IQ gained there. That's beautiful.
Glost is actually French.
Yeah.
Actually, I love France.
And I love France.
Vive la
My
France.
best country
Vive
in
la
the world.
révolution. Oui.
So we're gonna see Glost going through the storm drains here. Now this is a pretty difficult area to navigate. There's a lot of checkpoints here, so small mistakes won't cost too much time, but you can tell this is a place where you could easily lose a decent amount of time here. I'm actually curious if Glost is gonna go for this crazy strat, Philo.
We'll have a look. He looked like he was about to attempt it, but he decided not to. That's okay. It's a very difficult strat. He's going to go for the more efficient route here, kick glitching through the storm drains.
Yeah. And by the way, so there's another thing which you haven't explained so far. So the thing that he's doing all the time is rubbing his face into the wall and just getting speed of that. That's called a wall boost. And there's a lot of really finicky details to the way that you wall boost and kick glitch in this game. So the amount of time that passes before you do the kick glitch or the angle that you look into the wall and so on all determines how much speed you get. And these runners, like, there's a lot of things you can really work out in this game and save tiny bits of time which add up. And Gloss is amazing at that because he's a Carlos.
Yeah, and if you're looking for people who are capable of showing that stuff off, look at Glost. Like, honestly, don't
look
even
at
look
Team
at
Carlos.
Spyman's screen.
Just look at Team Carlos.
Yeah.
In general.
I think we're just gonna drop the Juan feed because it's not very interesting anyways.
It's not even worth it. Like, we're just seeing what Gloss already done. Like,
yeah.
just worse.
And we're gonna see like something that looks like a pretty easy wall climb. But when I was first starting the game, this is something that took me a long time to get on Gloss side, on the right side.
Yeah.
It's actually really impressive how good Gloss is at some of this stuff that seems basic, but is very, very hard when you start getting more into the game.
By the way, that is true for literally everything you see on the screen.
A fail there from Spyman, which I expected from the get-go. And also, this is Chapter 2 and 3. Gloss will be completing Chapter 3 as well, and I'd say Gloss is probably one of the best Chapter 3 players in the world. He absolutely knows what he's doing in that chapter through all the checkpoints.
Yeah,
and I'm excited to see if he pulls off some of the big strats.
Yeah, Chapter 3 is one of the crazy chapters as well, like has some of the craziest skips in the game, which I doubt they will be going for that because of the gentleman's agreement.
Yeah, but I mean,
he
Gloss
doesn't
is the biggest gentleman
anyways.
But yeah, keep an eye on the right screen right now. Gloss is going for the first elevator clip and actually the second one. So there you see it, you scroll your mouse and use the button while you're in the air and it just clips you out of bounds. And the cool thing that allows us to do, because all of the elevators actually failed just like in the practice relay, he fails that.
What a gentleman! So what Gloss is going to do here is let Spy catch up completely, losing a lot of time there. But that's okay.
Still ahead though.
Yeah.
Also, Gloss showing his immense confidence that he's tabbed out, put in chat, not too bad. Gotta respect that from the confidence from
major
the Team
respect to
Carlos.
Gloss. Yeah,
Shout outs to
thanks.
Glost in the chat. I appreciate it.
Oh, and he
Okay,
takes a
and he
nap in
misses
the
the
elevator
clip.
as well. Weird flex, but okay.
Yeah, he doesn't need to do the clip. He doesn't need to do anything. Honestly, he could just AFK for the rest of the game, and
And
Carlos
he'd still win.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe Phil, you can explain how loading screens and elevators work in this game.
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay, well, you can't explain that. Maybe Chef, you can explain it.
Yeah, so most of the loading screens in this game are disguised behind doors or elevators and things
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
So when we see it when he clips out here, I'm sorry, fellow. When he clips out here, the game's still taking time to load, and that's actually why we're able to drop back in during the loading.
Spider-Man also missed the exact same thing, by
But
the way.
that's okay because he's a Juan and he knows exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, because
Absolutely
he hit the
no
checkpoint.
problems
he doesn't lose any time there. Goes set to do
Yeah.
everything again.
As they say, he
higher
don't.
IQ on the Juan side there.
Yeah, I love Team 1. And actually, just look at this beautiful segment right here. There's a really tough kick glitch, and actually Spyman getting it first try there. So that's one of the occasions where you just look into the wall in a tiny wrong angle, you kick at the wrong angle, at the wrong time, and you just instantly die and lose 10 seconds. But Spyman is a perfect player.
Yeah, and he's really handsome too.
Yeah. And by the way, this section called Chase, you're chasing Jackknife, but in reality, you're much faster than him anyways. And this is actually one of the coolest sections in the game. And also one of the sections where there's not a single checkpoint because we skip literally every single one. So if you fail anything, like you click your mouse like 0.1 second too late, well, you die. You go back to the very beginning of the section. So let's hope that doesn't happen to Spyman, but it shouldn't. He's a 1.
Oh,
Some amazingly smooth kick glitches there.
Yeah, that was smooth.
Lost is moving into chapter 3.
Oh yeah, 3A, one of my personal favorite checkpoints in the entire game, but it's going to look ugly because of Carlos is playing it.
Yeah, it's very easy to fail, and I wouldn't be surprised if he did.
He fails the pole click glitch. Let's go.
I knew that was going to happen.
Coming back, yeah.
The reason is he didn't have his sunglasses on.
I think it was because he was busy in chat talking crap,
talking trash to the other opponents.
Trash, yeah.
Like the rude boy he is.
An absolute rude boy, not a gentleman at all.
There's a crazy strat going on your right side, maybe, and I think Gloss is also going to miss that because the nerves are going to strike him. So there's a Q turn here. No, sorry, an alt climb. And then he's going to go around this. No, he opts out of it. Oh, actually, smart play by Gloss.
Oh, what a genius.
Really thinking really in advance.
Oh my God. I'm just so impressed by his patience and his ability to make these mistakes, but recover from them,
it's a marathon, not a sprint here. He might have been the tortoise before, but then he'll be the hare later on.
Oh yeah. They'll rue the day when they look down on Gloss.
No issue. So this is also much harder than it seems like. Jumping into the load trigger for 3B now and entering 3B on your right side.
And we'll see.
This office section is super hard to get through, but he's going to do it perfectly. I'm sure he breaks the glass and he's going to start climbing up the side of this office building.
It's super hard. When I was young, this took me 18 hours to just climb this.
It took me 18 years.
Yeah.
So we see Spyman just a bit behind, about to do the clip out of bounds. That being said, it's just going to get further and further. This gap is going to get crazy.
Oh, there was a sick wall he was going to do, right? He did that in the practice relay. That just looks so amazing. But yeah, this kick glitch here is also really risky, but of course he's going for it because he wants to save that 0.5 seconds. If you fail that, you just lose a casual 15 or so seconds, and you have to do the entire checkpoint again.
I really loved that wall boost off the vent. So here we're going to have a bit of a loud noise. Actually, you probably can't hear it. He's going to free scroll this to open up that elevator really fast.
That is cheating.
Yeah, so we haven't mentioned that, but you can actually bind, like Philo said earlier, you can bind use to your scroll wheel, and certain things go a lot faster if you just keep spinning
wall boost,
spinning use.
Honestly, if we just take a minute to appreciate Gloss movement through this 3C area.
I was actually just saying the same thing, yeah.
It's one of the hardest in the game, and he makes it look easy. This is all intentional, of course.
Yeah,
he wants to showcase it again.
He's flexing.
Yeah, and then he's going to go for the backup here and climb up there. No problem. Beautiful.
Just showing the depth of knowledge that this man has about this game. He's been playing for over 5 years, over 3,000 hours.
Yeah,
he knows exactly what to do in any situation.
Good at the game. Like Spy's about to beat him. I think Spy's done better this time.
Even though Gloss has all that time, Spyman's probably gonna.
It's not going to help him. Yeah, just Carlos is going to lose. I'm pretty sure.
He has less natural talent. It's all been about the grinding, which isn't as impressive, I think.
Yeah, and also on your left side now, Spyman is in 3C. This is a really dangerous checkpoint, but he's not going to fail it.
No, if you look at Spyman's screen, whereas Gloss failed, I'm sure Spyman's going to do it exactly perfectly.
So let's okay. That was perfect. That was a good start to it. So
but he's going to get this kick glitch right here.
First he kicks, then he glitches.
Beautiful.
Perfect. I love the glitch on that one. So he's going for a really hard strat here. Let's see if he can do it. The infinite wall climb.
Oh no!
Here it comes. Oh, and
Oh
perfect.
my
That's
God,
absolutely
okay.
incredible. That
Absolutely
is-
sensational from
yeah,
Spider-Man.
yeah.
I mean, Philo sounds sarcastic there, but that strat is actually sensational. That's super
Yeah,
cool.
it's just how I sound.
People on Twitter send like K-pop gifs. I just send gifs of Spyman like
doing that
glitching.
trick. That
Yeah.
that trick. Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. So we see Gloss getting up to near to the end of chapter 3. I mean, not that anyone cares.
Yeah, there's a really hard strat here that he didn't go for because he's not actually good enough, called Crane's
Mr.
Kick Glitch.
Carlos.
And we can see both. We can see Gloss going across the crane here. Spider-Man probably, just to make it fair, is going to go across the crane as well.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
Yeah.
He would be able to nail that trick every time, but he just wants to be fair and nice.
Yeah, Spider-Man's probably the best Crane's Kick Glitch.
And
Yeah,
once
on
the
your right
screen
side.
fades away on the right, we're gonna switch over to the next player.
Exactly.
Let's see who we have next on Team Carlos.
I mean, not that it
Some
matters. I mean, I don't
some
care the
other-
right part about the screen. Like it's oh no. Oh no.
We've got
It's piece of shit Zuketra.
Well, I hate Zuketra. Why does he do this?
He's my least favorite person.
Yeah, we've got,
He put 3 copies of you on the screen, right?
Yeah,
That's not legal.
that's illegal.
Yeah, this is an invalid run now, actually. So we can just shut the Carlos stream off if we want. We've got
Unless you
chapter.
donate, then we can turn it back on.
We've got chapter 4 skip coming up. He's going to get out of bounds, slide through, I guess, to a later part of the level and hit a death barrier, which is going to respawn him right there. So let's see if he can get this.
You know what's
He's
embarrassing is
Yeah.
that Zook's been playing since like 2013, and he probably has more hours than any other player, and he still only has like a pretty bad innocent time.
Yeah, I think honestly Zook in general is just kind of an embarrassment. And we see Spy fading out to the next level, and Blue Mage is coming up.
Oh, Blue Mage, my favorite runner in Mirror's Edge. Just love what he does. Is he going to go for the strat?
Oh,
so
gets
close,
it.
so close.
That's literally the hardest trick in the game, so it's okay
Please
that he
don't die,
missed it.
Blue, please.
Blue
He
Mage,
knows what he's
please.
doing. He's a
Okay.
one.
Okay, he's
Oh my
nervous. He's nervous. That's okay. We're all nervous sometimes. Oh, and he gets it perfectly. No issues at all. First try.
They're both going through the subway section of the game. So you on Blue Mage's screen, what he's doing is pausing at exactly the right time to load in the area around him. And now,
Yeah.
and then Zook is in a later area, and he's going to skip through
have
the
you
train
noticed?
section.
Have you noticed in this game, some areas are just color coded, like they're just one color, and this area is just blue, like Blue Mage. Have you noticed?
It's a sign that he is the best player.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Zook
we all
there,
know.
missing a good cycle. He's having to wait for a train, like an idiot.
It's called
Come on,
One Train.
Idiot boy.
Idiot boy.
Can we all
Yeah.
tweet at Zuketra idiot boy?
Yeah, please.
With an I,
Everyone
though.
in the chat. Yeah, I for idiot.
Yeah, by the way, we have nothing to talk about because Chapter 4 is just the worst. I hate
Yeah,
Chapter
I
4.
actually don't like chapter 4 isn't
I
very...
actually quite like chapter 4, but
Okay,
you know.
Philo.
Yeah, but your opinion doesn't matter here.
There is
No.
not chapter 4 commentary bias right now.
Oh, what is this place?
Oh, okay, that was pretty
my
cool.
God.
That was pretty cool.
No, that was
styling.
unnecessary.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
unnecessary and stupid. It actually loses time as well.
He could have
That was
died
rude.
there and then wasted like a lot of time.
What's going to happen as well is that both the runners probably are going to get stuck on this train, and it's basically just an auto scroller for 1 minute. So like Zook isn't even doing any skilled gameplay here. He's just waiting on a train. Like
Anyone
Okay.
could do that. I mean,
wait.
anyone
Oh,
in the
not
chat.
again. It's imploding again, guys.
everyone be quiet
Oh.
for the train.
Yeah. Goodbye.
You know what? We're just going to be biased for the commentators. Commentators are really the best at this game. Like,
Yeah.
Philo,
have you? I hate Team Carlos and Team One. They're trash.
Philo, I can't believe how good you are at this game. It's really
Yeah, can we just
impressive.
get you on screen right now? Oh wait, we have you on screen 3 times. No, but like your
Yes.
gameplay. Is
Yeah,
that possible?
my gameplay is some of the best in the world.
Can you
and,
just take those over? It bores me. Team One and Team Carlos are just so bad.
You know, I've had world record in every chapter at some
Where's
point.
Zook going?
I've had
Oh.
any percent world record. Name a world record. I probably had it.
Did you have the JKA world record?
Ice Age world record?
Did you have the Clumsy Fred world record?
Okay, Philo's
Anyway,
gone.
Zook's
We're
going
gonna
to chapter
see
5.
Big kick glitch here, and he's gonna land on this invisible
Yeah, that's
wall.
bad.
Never mind.
Clearly. I hate
That's
Team
okay
Carlos.
though. No, I don't feel any feelings towards.
I have
either
no
team.
feelings.
Yeah, I literally can't feel.
I just like the
anymore.
commentators. They're the best.
So Blue Mage being a little risky here, still stuck on the train though. Good job
Zook
from
seems to not know
Zook.
where he's going.
This
He just
this
forgot.
might be Zook's first time playing through the level.
Old man got Alzheimer's, which you should
Oh,
donate for. It's a
what is
worthy
this?
cause.
Jesus Christ, Luke, stop this. Right here. Stop this, man.
Okay,
So all
we're
the
gonna see
stats you see on your
Blue
right side of the screen are just extremely unnecessary and save no time whatsoever.
Okay, and
Well,
Blue
let's see,
landing
Blue
on
Mage.
that. Oh, and
Beautiful.
Zook needs to be careful here to not go too fast, by the way. I don't know if this is clear, but if Zook goes too fast, he's
Yeah, but he
actually
won't.
not
He's a
going to load the
Carlos.
elevator. Yeah, but of course he wouldn't do that because he's the best player in the world. He actually holds the world record for everything and for my heart.
Yeah, and he has a world record for the most amount of fill tracks on stream, so that's really nice.
Gonna be honest, I still kind of hate him, but I've got to respect his eligibility.
Okay, if you don't stop hating on him, we have to get you out of the commentary team, okay?
Oh, 'cause
Actually,
look
Team
at how
Carlos
much
so
better they are.
beautiful. They're just breezing ahead.
Yeah, and wow, some crazy strats from Zook here.
Oh,
and
look at
he's
this on your
going
right
for
side.
this.
Oh, there's
and he
so
messes
bad,
it
so
up.
close. So
Oh,
close.
I wish he would have given it another try. Instead, he
I love
dies.
that
That's
strat.
okay. Clearly optimal to die there.
But actually,
Zook
Blue Mage on your
tuned
left
around
side
a
is
little
not
bit.
so far behind, right? Just like half a checkpoint, pretty much.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Sajiki, I do have to say, even though he's a Juan, if you're excited for that strat, we might see it again from Blue. And Zook just still styling. I appreciate it. I can respect it.
Yeah, that's the thing about Team Carlos. They have a lot of swag going on, and I really appreciate that. But yeah, let's look on the left side how Blue Mage fails the trick again because he's a 1. So there's a really cool double kickless you can do here on your.
He's gonna go for it as well.
For it.
Blue Mage
Oh
actually
my
gets it.
God.
I love that.
That's so lucky. That's so lucky
cool.
that you got
Yeah,
that.
that's really lucky
Yeah.
though.
No skill involved, actually.
Yeah, so it's basically just luck whether or not you get the second wall run after the first kick.
Yeah, it depends on your computer's clock, actually.
your
Another
mouse.
Zook coming out with a chain on the right hand side. So
Oh,
impressive as it gets through
beautiful.
the level.
Yeah,
That's
that
just
was
stunning.
pretty cool.
That's the kind of strat that you'd normally only see in chapter runs. So it's pretty impressive that he's doing it not only an any percent run, but an any percent relay for charity.
There's another chain coming up here. So he's going for it. He's going to wank his camera to the right and then go for that.
Oh my
Zook! Oh,
Can you believe it?
So close, so close. One kicklet too little there. Shy of it, sorry.
Yeah, you can imagine Zook's probably a little bit nervous. There's a lot on the line here, you know. All the glory, all the guts.
Yeah, we have to say one thing. Carlos so far has won every time, as they should. I mean, they're just the best.
Yes, Carlos has won every time. So if you want to make sure that doesn't happen again, you should consider donating for Juan.
Yeah. Even though I really like Carlos.
I do. They're so handsome. So, Philo, do you want to talk
on your
about
left side?
Beamer
Also,
that's
the
coming
chain
out?
by Blue Mage. Oh, look at this.
There is
And
the
Blue
chain.
Mage!
Oh,
He gets
Blue
it! I
Mage is
can't believe it! I can't believe
insane.
it!
One underdog story.
Oh my God,
A
Blue
bad
Mage
player such as Blue Mage has actually got such a hard strategy. That's insane.
he keeps hitting the RNG strats. Oh my God, he
Yeah,
can't
that
keep
was
getting away
pure
with
RNG.
this.
Pure
So,
RNG.
Philo, do you want to talk about Beamer that's coming up?
Yeah, sure. So on a Zook screen coming up is a trick called More Beamer, where you have to press the turn button at a 1 frame window, and that'll send you across a room and allow you to climb up to a higher level. And this is a really hard strategy, and I have no doubt that Zooketcher will hit it in the first 10 tries.
I would even go so far and say in the first 9 tries. Let's
gonna
look
be
on the right
first
side.
try.
Every time
It's
he's
gonna
going to
be
rub
first
his
try.
face into the wall. Yeah,
Once.
that's fun. Yeah. Yeah,
Twice.
Carlos.
You know, it is a frame perfect trick, as I said, but
3 times.
Yeah, it's really difficult. So if he gets it,
Okay.
he's amazing. Like just going for this is just beautiful by Zook. Like that he even displays this life at a marathon.
And like I said,
So
you can
close.
tell there are nerves here. These are not mistakes Zooketcher would normally make. Oh,
No,
he
definitely
misses it
not.
again.
Failing the beamer twice this way. This is really funny. 3 times in a row.
Okay, he gets
3
it. There
beamers
we
in a
go.
row. 3 times.
He got
And
the
Blue Mage-
frame perfect turn 3 times in a row.
Oh,
And
and
so
Blue Mage-
First try, but does the
also
same
got it.
thing. Oh,
Wow.
my Lord.
some absolute scenes coming out here in the fifth chapter.
This is a pretty absurd way to fail this strat
Yeah,
that many
yeah.
times.
The hard part is the frame
Is
perfect
the
bit at the
beamer.
start. The climbing up is actually quite
Okay.
easy if once you got the first part, but they both got it now.
And Blue Mage also getting it on 3rd try. Great job for him. Oh, and of course he would get it on the
Yeah,
3rd try.
he's
because
a 1.
Oh, he's a Juan. Come on. What an
But actually-
amazing runner.
The one and only.
Okay, can we
Team Juan.
stop with these memes once and for all?
Yeah,
Yes.
sure.
This one really pisses me off, specifically.
So
Okay, we stop now.
Okay, so Blue Mage is going to do some crazy strats here. Actually, he's going for it pretty casually, which is smart. There isn't a whole lot of crazy stuff you can do now that I think about it here.
Yeah, you are just climbing through a vent, but whatever.
Yeah. But he's gonna do it in a crazy way.
Zook's going to climb
Honestly.
up the stairs pretty slowly here. There's actually a lot of faster strats than you can do, but he's like taking the easy way out, just walking up the
Yeah.
stairs, and he's
Yeah.
going to climb into the last checkpoint.
Yes,
he's
and
gonna
on
move
your
on to the next
right side,
chapter.
yes, there's the next player coming up, and I actually want to say something really
No.
quickly. Unironically, this team, like, they're separated by about 20 seconds so far. And actually, what?
Team Carlos seem very disorganized. They don't even know who's coming up next in the relay race.
Jesus Christ, Team
Oh,
Carlos.
no.
This is
Yeah, go
this should
change.
Oh.
and it's Zonorous
Actually, cheating, going forward without even.
Oh, what
man,
the
Team
heck?
Carlos.
without any video
Carlos.
evidence. Zonorous,
that-
not one of the strongest players of the game, but you know it's nice. It's nice to see that he showed up.
Okay.
Nice
So we're gonna
to
see a
that
big
he-
skip here.
He's even
Zonorous has to
failed that.
Zonorous has to get over this big invisible wall at this
Change
fence,
left side.
and then
Yep.
awesome. And then he has to okay, and he almost got it, just missed it barely. We're gonna
It's
see
pretty
Heki
pretty
go-
easy trick though.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah,
We're
as
gonna see
Heki on the left side is going to prove that he's going to get it first try.
Heki's gonna show it off. I would be surprised if he even went for safety strats. Okay, he is
He
because
does,
he's trying to
yeah.
be careful. But
It's
we're
kind
gonna
of
see him
yeah.
go and
Smart
roll
thinking.
over this fence. No, you're fine.
And look on your right side. That's the strat I taught Soneris. It was me, okay? It was me, happy face. Look at this. Hit R, look right, left, and you're inside the building. There you go. Everybody should do this.
Oh, I've never seen that before.
That's the
really easy.
classic German Nulas strategy there. Hekigan going for a harder kick glitch into the factory.
And getting
Oh!
it.
Oh, I thought he was
Because he's
getting
a
stuck.
Juan. Come on, like
Beautiful.
of course he's gonna get it. He's so good.
Heki's one of the top 5 players in the world at this game. Started at a similar time to me. We have our roots together, growing up on the streets of
Actually,
England.
just surpassing. The lead has changed. Now Team 1 is in the lead as they should. So Heki really $18 better than Zoneris in reality and in Mirror's Edge.
Yes, exactly.
Both
That's
of those locations.
So we're gonna see them
Yes.
head down to the evil cop training area. Philip, do you
A
want
lot
to
of
tell us a bit about the lore?
Yeah, so the city is under an authoritarian regime, and they're training police officers to combat the free speech in the city. It's actually quite a dangerous tale, which I think the modern world could learn from today.
Wow.
No, I think it's Mr. Medj.
Yeah, I think it's
Mr. Medj took over. He's the mayor.
He used to be 3rd in the world.
But now he's made an authoritarian state.
Okay,
Yeah.
stop now.
So are we gonna see Heki do this interesting clip here? It doesn't save any time, but he's done it in the practice, and it's kind of BM. Oh, and he messes it up. That's okay though. He didn't want to do it. Honestly, I can't imagine a Juan would mess anything up.
Yeah, Juans are just the greatest. And I just want to say quickly, Hekigan is the best. But
Yeah.
not for long, actually. Maybe?
No, he's still the best.
Please? Yeah, he's still the best. Not yeah.
Yeah.
He might be not the best.
Okay.
But, yeah.
No, still the best. Okay.
Still the
He
best,
misses
still the
glass,
best.
but
Yeah.
That's fine. He's still the best. Okay, and we see Heki going towards the end of chapter 6. What they're gonna have to do is get on top of this subway train. Well, not necessarily. They're gonna have to hit the end checkpoint. The easiest way to do that is to get on the subway.
Thank you very
train.
much.
Yeah, and and so that's probably what we're gonna see Heki do here. There's a pretty normal. Yep, just take this zip line and drop down onto it, and then we'll
Plain
see
and
him
simple.
moving on to level 7. Obviously,
Oh.
an
No longer the
absolutely
best.
lame decision to make.
I think
because-
actually a crash coming from Team Carlos. They were so good, the game couldn't even handle their skills.
Okay. Yeah, Carlos absolutely destroyed the game. They played so well. The
The
game
game just
crashed.
broke. Can you believe that? Happened to me every run when I used to play.
This is just so unfair, man. Even the game is going against Team Carlos at this point.
Yet they're still going to come back and probably win the entire race due to their skills.
On your left side, Heki, you see him skipping the entire boat. That's just really... I don't understand this. You're supposed to go inside the boat. Did you not know that, Heki?
Silly boy.
But yeah, maybe you could explain the trick real quick.
Yeah, so instead of going inside the boat as you're supposed to in the level, you can actually just run to the checkpoint, which you get to at the end of the level once you come out of the boat again. And and that allows you to basically skip the entire level. So this 4-minute level comes down to just 1 minute instead.
Yeah, Heki flexing there a bit with his stupid loading screen, but that doesn't apply because Team Carlos is the one and only right now.
He's actually struggled a bit there fighting Celeste, which is quite easy.
Wait. I think that's his mom.
Really? His mum?
Yeah, yeah.
What kind of rude boy would hit his mum?
Mr. Midge.
I've never hit my mum.
No.
Have you?
Okay, and switch on your left side. So this is the final player of Team 1. I hate him, but we have to announce him. It's going to be Sasuke.
Actually, I don't feel any feelings about Sasuke. He's fine.
No,
Oh,
I
no.
quite
No,
like
you
him.
do. You do. I like him,
love
actually.
him. He's
Never
the
mind.
best.
I love
Jim-
Let's go, Sasuke. Once we see you, he's probably gonna be way through this level.
He's
But that's
just
Switch on the left side, please.
Sasuke time.
Okay, a little distracted. That's okay. Oh, you're good. You're good. So Hege doing a lot of work to switch between the runs here. I want to say shout outs to him. We're gonna see Zonaris going to chapter select for some reason. That's fine. Just cheating. Who cares? Whatever. They're Carlos's. They can cheat. Maybe we'll
Yeah.
see the Juan victory for the first time.
Yeah,
He's gonna
this
have
may
to,
be
he's gonna
their
have to
year.
cheat if he's gonna come back because
Yeah.
Sasuke is one of the greatest players. He's been around for a long time as well. He actually did a run at AGDQ once upon a time. One of the
Yeah.
best
True, actually.
GDQ runs I think I've ever seen.
Completely forgot about that.
You know, so he has that marathon experience, whereas I don't think Zonaris has ever done any Mirror's Edge runs at a marathon. So
Yeah, do you actually remember that article Kotaku wrote about that Sasuke run at GDQ? That was amazing.
yeah, one of my favorite newspaper articles.
Yeah, top 1 speedruns at GDQ.
And it's just a picture of Sasuke.
And actually, Sasuke going for the safe
Top
strat, so
one.
grabbing the pole, and let's see if he's going to go for the insanely hard 8B strat. And
is
he
not.
does
He's
not.
playing it
That's
safe.
really smart.
Yeah, he knows he's so far ahead at this point that it's Team Juan's game to win. Team Juan's race to lose and Carlos's to
No.
win, so he's going to play it safe.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that works.
And actually,
Yeah.
Team Carlos, because they're not, they
So-
cannot do this trick from chapter select. They have to cheat once again and go into
Philip,
chapter select.
Do you want to talk about this atrium coming up
Oh yeah,
in a
please.
little bit?
So it's a really difficult room in the game, and it requires really smooth movement.
Oh, infinite wall climb.
Since Sasuke's going to go for actually one of the hardest tricks in the game, infinite wall climb. Surprised he even went for that, but I'm sure he could have pulled it off. Instead, he's going to go the more normal route here.
Switch on the right side as well.
Yeah, there's a bunch of extremely tough movement, and actually, never
Dragon
mind. We're just
Dodge is
gonna
so
look at
big.
Dragon Dodge. I love Dragon Dodge. He's so large.
Dragon Dodge taking up the whole.
Team Carlos, what the heck? Okay, Dragon Dodge taking his rightful place as he should be.
He decided to cheat by just covering up Sasuke's screen, but Sasuke managed to keep going through
Look
the
on your left
lack
side,
of vision.
Yeah, like a lot of hard movement going on your left side. So Sasuke's gonna go out of bounds here. He's not gonna look like that, but right now he's out of bounds. Nicely done there. That's a really tough climb, and another tough climb coming up. Infinite wall climb into a Q-turn, and then he's gonna jump over here, go out of the atrium and jump into the next checkpoint. And that is a first try everything in 8C by Sasuke. Beautiful.
Everything we would have expected. Sasuke is an absolute genius, an absolute legend at this game. Great job for him. We've got Jack coming into the early
He
parts
set
of
his game to
chapter
Hungarian
8.
too. Sorry.
Yeah, Jack's not going to do
Because
very
he's hungry for the win.
Okay.
Okay. Can we get $10 for that pun
Yeah.
by me later? I'm gonna donate $10 for that pun. Quote me on that.
Shout outs to
Okie
Philo
dokie.
Tracks. Okay, and we've got Jack going for a harder strat here. He's going to kick past these pipes, and he is going to go for Ventrium. And let's see. He's going to have to die, and he's going to have to jump into a checkpoint and die.
Yeah.
And
This
if
is
he
a
misses
really
this,
risky
he'll lose
strat.
a lot of time.
Yeah, you go all the way back to the beginning of the checkpoint, and Jack
Oh, but
actually
he
luckily
nails
gets
it.
that.
Yeah,
RNG.
he knows he's on the worst team, so he's having to do more difficult strats to make up for it.
Yeah. So we've
God, I
got
can't believe it.
Sasuke going to the end of the level. chapter
Exactly,
8 here.
guys. Is this
Onto
the year of the
last
one?
chapter. Yeah, and if Philo could describe to us a super beverage, that would be awesome. It's a very hard trick coming up.
Sure. So kind of in chapter 9 is the last hard, really hard, and one of the hardest in the entire run tricks in the game, called a super beverage skip, where you have to clip on top of an elevator and then walk off at precise timing, and then pause when you enter a loading zone. And this will mean that the next stage in the level loads around you, and then you can walk to the final checkpoint in the game. And
It's
it's
gonna look
just one of the
really
hardest.
confusing.
You won't be able to understand it unless you're familiar with the game, but just know that it's actually really, really difficult.
Yeah, and you know they failed it when they just fall off into nothing and have to reload. But if the room loads around him on your left side, then you know that probably there's nothing between Team 1 and the first victory at the Mirror's Edge relay race. I cannot believe it, being a Team 1 player myself. Is this the year of the one?
I have to say
2020.
they've really worked hard and they've really earned it, I think, this year. So actually, never mind.
I think both teams worked hard.
Yeah, I think both teams
It
are
would be
doing
nice
really amazing.
if they could just wait at the end and finish at the same time.
Yeah,
That would be
maybe
really nice.
Maybe holding hands, you think?
Yeah, and Jack actually shooting the guy through the wall. That's a bit of a cheating, but he has the AVP Dragon Lore, so
And
He can do the wall bang.
and Sasuke
What is
grabbing
Sasuke doing?
the submachine gun.
The
Sasuke's
mech.
just is he doing a? I don't know why.
What?
I've never seen anyone grab a weapon here.
This is
Okay.
this is a Sasuke's doing an old boy strat from like
Oh,
2014.
oh,
Perhaps?
he's gonna
Is he
do it!
doing-
I've never
He's
seen
doing
this.
old. He's doing old
Oh,
beverage.
look on your
skip.
left side. This is really.
So we're gonna
This
see a
is a
different
relic
strat
from the
from Jack
past.
and Tosh. Yeah. So we're gonna see this is gonna put Sasuke into these really golden yellow vents. It's really kind of ugly to look at and hard to see sometimes, but he's gonna get in there
And he
he's
gets
gonna
it.
have to wait
Nice,
a
good
little
job.
while. So
This is almost
not.
and he's done the smiley face. This is a legendary throwback.
Wow,
to the
Juan is
Mirror's
flexing
Edge.
on Carlos. This is the year of the one, guys. Yes, let's go.
No, I'm not
Pure
motivated for
BM
either
coming
team
out
to
from
win.
Sasuke.
So we'll see. Actually, this was gonna
can't-
put Sasuke a little bit further back than the strat Jack is going to do. I forgot his name. So we'll see when Jack goes to do beverage, we'll see a different strat from him. We see Sasuke having to walk through vents. It's taking a lot longer. And that's because he's a dumb Juan. We've got a Carlos here on the right side, ready to win, ready to get riled up.
Can you believe the planning that went into that stupid meme just to lose a lot of time killing a guard just to make a smiley face? I mean,
Yeah.
Sasuke, I think, doesn't understand that you can't climb up on that tree and you have to use the one on the right. Shows pretty poor knowledge of the game, especially the fact that he did the old strat and not the new strat.
Yeah, that is
Jeez.
sniper skip. That is the last skip in the actually the second to last skip in the game. He's gonna jump onto an invisible wall here and then go to the final checkpoint.
But there's still a big chance for Carlos. Lots of room for Juan.
Look on your right side now. Jack's gonna do the actual fast beverage skip for you
The cool,
live at
fast
Hekathon.
Okay, he's
And
gonna
he
die.
dies. So
Okay.
unlucky.
The game screwed him.
Team
He
one
played
paying the guards to shoot Jack. This is really BM. This
Team
never
Car-
happens, by the way.
Team Carlos have just come into lots of bad luck this run. You know, they had the crash, they've had these deaths.
Yeah.
It's really unexpected, and I think if it wasn't for these aspects, I'd see a much closer race.
But look here,
Carlos
Jack's gonna
probably ahead.
clip that elevator.
and he
Nice done.
clips
That
out of the
clip is
elevator.
very difficult, and now he needs to do the exact same trick the same trick that Philo explained earlier, and he's gonna jump down here. And if the room loads around him right about right now, then he got the trick, and that looks good.
See? Yep.
He gets
perfect.
it first try. Beautiful.
Of course he does.
Both runners showing some really good pace here.
Yeah, both are.
But there
playing
is one
amazing,
hurdle, one last final thing that Sasuke needs to do, and that is the server room skip, and that can go horribly wrong. So
Well, we'll see if he goes for it. If he's going to go for an older version of beverage, he might just grab this gun.
he
he's done
is.
it as well.
What a loser!
Sasuke is running like it's 1999.
Actually, are they tied?
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
tied. Sasuke
Okay,
playing
never
it
mind.
safe like a smart player. Jack taking risky movements like a smart player. He knows he's behind. Both of these players are playing to win, and you have to respect that. Goes for the tree jump, though, and he gets it. Wow. Incredible
Tree
move
jump, one
from
of the hardest
Sasuke.
tricks in the game.
The hardest trick in the game, by far.
Jack and Tosh is like my best friend.
Yeah. I gotta say, I love Jack.
I love Sasuke.
I love everyone.
I love you guys. I love the
you
viewers.
guys.
I love the commentary.
Thanks
And
for
actually,
coming by.
I can't believe it, guys. Team 1 is winning. Team 1 will grab this win. Time is going to come up for Team 1 on your left side. And that is the first Team 1 victory. I'm tearing up, guys. Time, yes. Yes.
A 38-30 time for Team Juan.
Not bad, I gotta say. And we got Sasuke doing the third person strats. So take a look. We will see a trick that we probably didn't see on the left side, on the right side in a second, but we're also going to see some third person Mirror's Edge, which is great to watch. You gotta love it. The fanfare from Sasuke, and we see Jack on the right side going to clip out of bounds here, or just clip over.
Oh, beautiful server room skip. So that
First
trick
shot.
is also really impressive. It saves
Can you get the
about
tree jump?
4 or 5 seconds. Tree jump.
Oh,
360 tree jump. 360 tree jump.
Poo, 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 poo. Woo!
Okay.
But yeah, you should watch your left side. Jack's finishing up the game, but look on what is Jack doing?
Jack's just having a little bit of fun.
Jack's just working out. He's working out,
Getting
guys.
some exercise in.
Yeah,
It's
Wow,
important
nice.
exercise at this time.
So
Kind of wish
gives
we
us
just get
time
on with it now, though.
gives us time to watch the cutscene, guys.
No, this is my favorite cutscene in the game.
I mean, it's over, but it was my favorite cutscene when it was on screen.
Yeah.
And time's gonna come up for Team Carlos as well, just about 30 seconds or a minute behind. That is, by the way, that is amazing. This run is really difficult, and both of these teams are getting so close. And that is time 360 by Jack.
360, perfect.
Both
Awesome.
teams getting a sub
That's
40.
that's
It's
an
so
applause
impressive.
for me.
Yeah, great job from both teams. That was really, really awesome.
And just by the way, we raised $200 just by the commentary bias. I'll love
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah,
That
thank
is
you.
so
You guys are
amazing,
so
seriously.
awesome. And if we have some time, maybe we should take some time to read some donations because there's a lot
let's
to go through.
actually do that in the intermission. The first thing
Okay.
that we need to do is get everybody in here in this channel right now. You switch, Carlos. I switch Juan. Let's go right now. Go.
Okay. I switch Carlos.
They're moving it.
By the way, for all the viewers
Go,
who
go,
didn't
go.
notice,
You're all on stream.
Oh no.
One.
Number
one.
Yeah, well, we are not taking
One,
questions
one.
at this time.
Good job.
Can we get a round of applause from everyone?
We recognize you tried your best, but it wasn't good enough.
Can I just
As
say
the
something?
official spokesperson for Team Carlos, I would like to announce we are not taking questions at this time. Please.
Team Carlos suck. Team Carlos suck.
I was playing with the rock band drums. Give me a chance.
Thank you all for running.
Okay.
Thank you all for running, guys.
Yeah, you're
One
both.
line,
thanks.
valuable.
It was a lot of
I
fun.
was just sitting
enjoyed
here,
it thoroughly.
GG guys.
That was really good. I really thoroughly enjoyed that.
Okay, so everyone say bye. Everybody say bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my